When will people learn? No good deed goes unpunished, especially when aiding and abetting fugitives and escapees. For this story, we go to Boise, Idaho, where an individual by the name of Nicholas Unferner, age 29, shot at and ambushed correctional officers who were escorting Skylar Mead at St. Alphonsus Regional Medical Center. During the ambush, Unferner shot and killed a man while attempting to escape with Mead. He also managed to shoot the two correctional officers escorting him. Both Mead and Unferner once served time together and was part of a white supremacist gang. During the trial, Unferner was unremorseful. Unferner plotted to free Mead while out on parole. Unferner was just released in January. Unferner reported to Mead about weapons and a plan to break him free. He had this to say about shooting the two officers. I only got a year for poaching a moose, and that moose died. So then I shoot two pigs, and they don't die. So then I'm thinking probation. Mead, the one who Unferner assisted to escape, was sentenced to life for the escape and for his previous crimes. He would be eligible for parole in 35 years. Both men were also indicted in June in Nees, Pierce County on murder charges in connection with the death of an 83-year-old James Morey of Huletta, Idaho. The Idaho State Police said Morey's remains were found near Leland, Idaho. State police are still investigating the death of another man in the area that they say may be connected to the case. So I take that back. The other guy that was killed was probably killed while they was escaping, and he was just got in the way. I had the bad luck of being in the proximity of both these individuals. So I hear a story like that, right? And this kind of proves one theory that I have about criminality. It's too spontaneous. It's too spontaneous to going to be successful. For example, the one guy that breaks out the other guy, and neither guy has a plan to travel to another country. Neither of them thought about getting false documents. They just thought, just muscle through it, and everything will solve itself out. They never assumed the state will send every officer in the state just going to get their property back. And not just that, one of them managed to get out of prison. He was on probation. And instead of enjoying his life and appreciating the new start, he decides that he's going to break another guy out of prison. And while they're out, they have no resources. They committed a violent crime, and they do not have a way out of the area that has a 5-star warning on it. Don't get me wrong, it was a great start. They bum rushed the cops. They're being judged by 6 instead of being carried by 12. But what else? What are you going to do after that? All the execution, but nothing to follow through on. So one person sacrificed their freedom to get someone else theirs. And all they did was just stall the inevitable. Now both are serving life. Or getting a needle